guys, it's Coopatonium here back with another video. You already know by the title. It's Game Room Tour 2019. Because like a quick backup thing, I'm using an iPad, so because it has more storage space, so I'm not going to be able to show everything in one shot as I might be able to with a phone. So I apologize if I have to step back and you can't really see all of the thing I'm trying to show. So yeah, I apologize. Okay, so first, let's start off with the thing on the side. My record collection. This is mostly my mom's records, but I do have a few. This is a Crosley record player. I know Crosley sucks, but I just can't get a good priced one at the moment for myself, so I have to use that. So first I have a Michael Jackson Thriller. I got it at a bookstore. I had the poem on it for some reason. It was like $3, I think. Next I got this for Christmas for my sister. It's a Night at the Opera Queen. I think it's like a remake reproduction thing, because it's definitely too good condition to be new, I think. Next, we have Daft Punk Discovery. I think this was like my second record I got. I just love Daft Punk, so I decided to get a record of them. It's a pretty thick one. It has 2 records, which has like triple sleeve things. It's cool. Next, this was my first record I ever got. It's Rush 2112. My dad got it for me for my birthday. I really like that artwork. It's a really good album. Definitely listen to it if you can. And then here's my record. It's just Aha, Hunting High and Low. Yeah, nothing to say, really. I listened to it like once. I don't know, I'm just here for Take On Me. Take On Me is a good song. Right, and that is my record collection. Okay, so first we're going to start on this shelf. These 2 drawers are just for miscellaneous stuff. This was used for my room before I moved it to my game room. So yeah, I still haven't cleaned them out. So here are all my Nintendo controllers. I'll start from over here and go to over there. So first we have 2 standard NES controllers. Nothing special about them. Yeah. So next we have 2 NES zappers. One of them my uncle gave to me. And another one I bought, but I dropped. I think it was this one. And I broke it, so we had to super glue it back together. It was just a shell, it wasn't in the actual mechanism. Here, I'll just go and get this one out of the way. We have some DK bongos for the GameCube. They're fun to play around with. Down here we have a NES Advantage, normal NES Advantage. Yeah, nothing special. Next we have a SpongeBob controller. Again, nothing special, it's just SpongeBob. Very, very low quality. Next we have a Wavebird. GameCube Wavebird Platinum. We have a little connector here. Very nice. Here we have an Indigo GameCube controller. It's the one that came with the Indigo console, which is what I have. Yeah, nothing to say. Just a standard GameCube controller. Here is the weirdest one of the bunch, in my opinion. Even more than SpongeBob, is a GameStop controller. I could not find sales of it or anywhere on eBay or price charting or anything. But the only different thing is that it has a GameStop logo right there. Here we have 2 standard SNES controllers. Again, nothing special, just the ones that came with the package. I mean the console. And then here is a SNES mouse. It's the trackball mouse for the SNES. The only game that I have that's compatible with it is Mario Paint, and that's a fun game, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, it's weird and cool that Nintendo actually made a mouse for the Super Nintendo. I think it's a really cool concept. Okay, so next we have Atari controllers. I have a small collection of these, mainly because I have a lot more Nintendo stuff than Atari stuff. Yeah, we're going to start over here. Again, same as Nintendo controllers. We have a set of paddles, nothing special. Due to Super Breakout, or me testing Super Breakout for 5 minutes, these do not work that well. But none of them really work well, as far as I know. Because now we have 3 Atari controllers. But these come from the Atari Flashback 8 up there. and they do have original Atari connectors, which is nice because they're a lot less stiff than this, and they just feel nicer in a way. You can use them easier. So I use these whenever I play, just for the fact that they're a lot easier to use. Now here, just for like the authenticity, however you pronounce it, I bought an original one for like $10. It's way too stiff, and I'm afraid, because I've seen this happen, the cover pops off. So I don't use it that often. But yeah, it's cool to have an original one, because when I bought the boxed one last year, it did not come with a controller, but it came with like a bunch of accessory controllers. Now we have quick shot with suction cups. It's just a quick shot controller. I'm not even sure if it's for the Atari, because it has 2 buttons, but it did come with my box set. Pretty cool. I've never used it before, so I don't know if it works or not. And finally, we have the weirdest one out of the bunch, in my opinion, a video touchpad. It's like kind of ColecoVision television controllers. We have overlays. I only have one overlay, which is for Star Raiders. You just press the corresponding button, and it does something. That's a thick cord. Pretty cool. I'm proud of this. So now we're gonna do the top half of the shelf and the stuff up there. So first we have 2 NES consoles. I bought this one this was my first real retro console. I bought it October, 2 years ago technically, October 2018. It sadly does not work anymore, even though it's in pretty good condition. It just shows up a blue screen on my TV. Can't do anything about it. But this one I got for Christmas last year. My uncle gave it to me because he knew that I was retro collecting, and he found it and he wasn't using it. It works, but it's like this close to breaking. It like barely works anymore. And then we have NES games, just out of the way. We have one game accessory. We have a Game Genie. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't use it that much because the connector can actually ruin your pin connector. I've only used it like once or twice. But the times I have used it have been really fun. So now I'm going to go from alphabetical order, blah, blah, blah. First we have Battletoads. It's a pretty beat up label, but it is a game. And then we have 2 copies of Bubble Bobble. Bubble Bobble's fun. It's just like a game to mess around in. And then here's the game. If I've played one game the most out of all of these, it's definitely Dr. Mario, because my mom loves playing with it. And like, yeah. It's like, I've played it so much more than any other of these other games. And next we have Kirby's Adventure. There's a funny story with Kirby's Adventure. I went to buy it. I saved up a bunch of money to buy it because I wanted to get Kirby's Adventure. So then I go, they have it for like $40 at the game store. And I buy it, I go home, and I realize it's in French, and I can't change the language. And I'm just like, no, it's not worth returning because it's the cheapest option for a Kirby's Adventure of all the stores that I went to. So I just got it, and I learned like 2 words in French. All I can remember is like épée or something like that. It's sword, because I don't know. Well, next we have Kung Fu. Just a game of Kung Fu. Nothing much. It's fun. I've played it a few times. Another game that I've played a bunch of is Mega Man 2. I haven't beaten it yet, but when I went to Chicago, I played this with my dad. Yeah, a bunch of like all night. We stood up and we had a huge bag of Doritos, Cool Ranch Doritos, and we just stood up all night, played this, almost beat it, and ate a huge bag of Doritos. It was like super duper fun. And next we have Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! I've always wanted this, but sadly, I have not cleaned it yet. But to my knowing, it does not work, even though we paid like $17 for it. And it was also in Chicago, a different trip, and I lost the receipt, so I can't return it. So yeah, we have Ninja Gaiden next. Also fun. I haven't really played a lot of it, but yeah, it's a fun game from what I've played. And then if I could just get it in. So some of these I have like the sleeves for, and some of them I don't. And that made it like a tight seal. I can get it in. Next we have, so now these games might be a little bit harder to pull out. I have Rad Racer. It's Rad Racer. I haven't played a lot of it again. Next we have RC Pro AIM or AM. Again, I haven't played any of it actually. I played maybe 5 minutes or something, but I don't know. To my knowledge, I think it's the same game, but I'm not sure. I don't play all the games that I get, because this was like a gift for Christmas from like family and stuff. Same with Sky Shark and like a bunch of other these. Sky Shark, never played, have no idea what it's about, but from the label it looks like fighter jets stuff. Now one game that I was super excited to get as a gift is one that I actually asked for. It's Solomon's Key. Yeah, it's a super fun puzzle game, highly underrated in my opinion. So yeah, it's not that expensive. Get it if you want to. It's pretty good. I might do like a review or some stuff like that. I'm not sure. Now here's something kind of cool that I have accomplished. I have Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. I have the triple cart with World Class Track Meet. So yeah, both Super Mario Brothers. And I have Super Mario Brothers 2. And then I also have Super Mario Brothers 3. So once I get Super Mario Brothers just like the black box cart without anything else on it, like no Duck Hunt or World Class Track Meet, then I'll have every single like main series Mario game on the console. To my knowledge, I'm not entirely sure, of course. I haven't done research in a while. Next we have both Zelda games. Pretty cool. Zelda 1, Zelda 2. Haven't played much of Zelda 2 because, I don't know, I just don't like the side scroller kind of it. But I've played a bunch of Zelda 1. It's fun, I like it. And then the two last games, these are like side ones because I can't fit them. We have Tetris. It's just Tetris. Actually, when I was buying Super Mario Brothers 2 from like a guy on like Etsy or something, because they were selling it there for some reason, I got Tetris because I actually bought this, and then I think I bought Super Mario RPG. We'll get to the Super Nintendo games later. Yeah, I bought Super Mario, and I bought, Super Mario RPG and Super Mario Brothers 2, and they just threw in Tetris. It was like $2, so like, they were like, why not just give it to him? And then I bought Yoshi. I actually bought it. It's a fun puzzle game. It's really underrated from like the big 3. It's definitely the best one. I don't know. It's funner than Dr. Mario, even though I've played a lot of Dr. Mario. Anyways, I bought it complete in box. It was my first complete in box game. You can see there's a sleeve, there's a manual, there's a styrofoam underneath. So yeah, I'm pretty proud that I could get this. And yeah, pretty proud of this NES collection. Overall, I think it's pretty good. So next we have GameCube games. These are mostly my mom's because she's the one who gave me her GameCube because she had it before me. Excuse me. So we have 007 Nightmare, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds, Capcom vs. SNK 2EO. Well, I'm really coughing. Oh, we have Donkey Konga GameCube. I had to make my own case because get this open. It just came with the disc, so I had to use a DVD case and make my own. And then we have Donkey Kong Jungle Beat in this case. And we have the disc for the Game Boy player, which is really cool. I think it's really, really good. It's like a better Super Game Boy, which I don't have. And then we have From Russia with Love, starring Sean Connery versus James Bond, 007. We have Mario Superstar Baseball, Mario Kart Double Dash, Metroid Prime, which is my game. I bought this. Not my mom. We have Simpsons Hit and Run, SpongeBob SquarePants Lights Camera Pants, SSX Tricky, Super Mario Strikers, The Incredibles, Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. This is a really cool card in my opinion. It has Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, which is the only way I could play those two games at the moment. And we have Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and then the original Zelda. It's really, really cool in my opinion. I think it's nice that they did that. Tony Hawk's Underground, Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo, and Wave Race Blue Storm. And while we're on the track of GameCube, we have to travel across the room. I know I'm breaking the rules, but like, why not? We're already here. We have Indigo GameCube, 2 memory cards, Game Boy Player. I like this thing, it's cool. I almost always keep the Wavebird controller connector inside here, just so that way, because I always use the Wavebird. And we have normal Indigo game console. Nothing really to say. So now we can go to the Super Nintendo. We have my Super Nintendo. I got this for my birthday in 2019. It was like $80 or something. It's cool. It's one of those rare cases where it does not turn yellow. It has not turned yellow. And I'm happy that it hasn't turned yellow because those things look awfully disgusting. I'm glad that it keeps its original case. And it's not yellow or gross yellow. Also, these things, I don't know, you might not know this if you don't own a Super Nintendo. But these are actually a pretty strong shade of purple, not blue. I don't know why they show up that way. If I get the lighting better. But yeah, they're purple, not blue. The eject button is nice, so it's really soft. And we have 5 games for the Super Nintendo. I know, right? Such a big collection. Oh, here's the game. My first game. It was Mario Paint. And then shortly after, I got Star Fox. And I got a Super Famicom version. Finally, this is a very easy region unlock. You just have to go under there, cut off that piece of plastic, boom, you're good. So that means I can play Super Mario World for the Super Famicom on my TV, which is really nice because it was cheaper than Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. And then we have the most expensive game, or one of the most expensive games in my whole entire collection, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. It's a really fun game. I like it. It's fun. And then we have Pilot Wing, classic. It was a launch title. Haven't played a lot of it. My dad has played it more than me. So yeah, pretty cool. And then I already did Mario Paint. And then off to the side, we just have like a few. We have a Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess comic that I got on a free comic book day. A cool Nintendo Power that has a Nintendo World Championships 1990 ad on the back. I got this for $1 at like some kind of retro store in Chicago when I visited. And I got this at the side of the road. Probably not, but if any Snups viewers, they know the story of this Pokemon Snap book. It's like a guidebook, but yeah, I got it on the side of the road with a bunch of like manga and stuff. Pretty cool. So yeah. We have one more thing, and then that concludes all of this. So now we have our Game Boy and Game Boy Advance cartridges. I don't have any complete in box. I do have manuals for some, or for one, but that's it. And I just have a regular binder, some trading card pages to hold them. Pretty good. Excuse me. We have Super Mario Advance, Pokemon Emerald. This is my favorite game of all time. Not because it's Pokemon, but it's just like nostalgia and like the story's so good. Too, I love it. We have Classic NES series, Super Mario Brothers, and this is kind of cool because this plastic is a lighter color than the rest of all these plastics. And the reason is because this is Classic NES series. It actually matches the shade of the original NES cards. And I need to focus this some more. Sorry, the iPad camera is crap. Yeah, pretty cool. It like matches up the color, which I think is a really nice detail that like goes like under the bus. And we have Water Inc. Mega Micro Games, a very fun game. It's a nice time waster. And we have Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2, Uno, and Skip-Bo. I have not played Skip-Bo, but I've played some Uno. We have Donkey Kong Country 2. It's cool that I have that on the Game Boy Advance, we have Ice Age, and Pac-Man Collection. Now, if we just go to the Game Boy Collection, we have Pokemon Red. Very glad I have this now because I've always wanted Pokemon Red for a long time. And the fact that I finally have Pokemon Red is just like, so yeah, I'm really happy I have that. I actually think I broke the game. I don't remember what city it is, but there's like there's like a ship that you're supposed to board, and you're supposed to go to the next town. But my stupid brain was like, well, this ship isn't boarding. I totally forgot that you have to find your room and go to sleep to find it. The ship wasn't boarding, so I decided to exit it, and the ship left without me. And to my knowledge, there's no other way I can get from the island I'm in right now to go to the island that I need to go to. So yeah, I think I broke the game and I can't play it anymore. Next, we have Donkey Kong. Just Donkey Kong on Game Boy. It's a fun game. We have Paperboy, Tetris. Another Pokemon game that I'm glad to have, Pokemon Yellow. It's cool. I haven't played much of it because I've been busy playing Alpha Sapphire, which is also good. I got it because it's a remake of Pokemon Emerald. Hoenn region is amazing. If it's not your favorite, fight me. And then we have Pokemon Silver, also nice. I think these 3 Pokemon games are cool. And we have the 2 Zelda Game Boy Color games. Oracle, Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages and Seasons. Haven't played a lot of these, but yeah, they're cool. I think it's cool that I have these. And we have Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Played some of this. I think I'm like halfway through. It's a fun game. Switch around to the back panel. We just have Bubble Bobble, and then Pokemon Pinball. One of my favorite features about Pokemon Pinball is that if you take off the battery cover, yeah, it has a battery. Why does it have a battery, you ask? Well, it has Rumble. Have you ever heard of a Game Boy game with Rumble? I haven't until I got Pokemon Pinball. So yeah, overall, it's not the best collection of Game Boy Advance games, but definitely, it's really cool. Oh shoot, I totally forgot about this top area. So, we'll get this first. I got this for like $10. It's Japanese. I got this at Retro Gaming Expo 2019. Japanese Pokemon Red Mystery Dungeon. Red Rescue Team Mystery Dungeon. It's just the game. Sadly, there's no manual. I had $15. I didn't want to spend it all in one place. The manual version was there for $15. But I didn't want to get the manual because I bet you I could get it somewhere else for cheaper. Yeah, here's the actual game for Japanese Game Boy Advance. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm proud I have this. I think it's a really cool thing that I have another Japanese game. Now we have this Super Mario World thing. You slam it. It's a light. Turns on and off. Kind of cool. And then here, I got this. I got this for Christmas last year. Well, 2018. Yeah, 2018 Christmas. If I could just get the top off. Here, wait. Okay, so it came with a bunch of other stuff, but I used the other stuff for other things. Like, the main thing it came with, like, a drawstring bag of, like, asteroids. And I actually use that sometimes, so that's why it's not in the box. But here we have a cool spinny Atari keychain. It has a bunch of, like, Atari themed stuff. Atari themed keychain, it spins. It's really cool. There's something that I won't be using often, but it's an Atari cabinet, beer can opener. I'll be sure to use this when I turn, like, 21 or something. I think it's actually 18 here in Canada, but I don't know. Yeah, cool. And then here's my favorite thing. It's another mini video game console, Atari. And let me just... It's actually a pin set of, like, you have the Atari logo, console, the joystick, and the paddle. I think this is really cool. It's a nice little, just fun box of, like, random gadgets that you won't really use that often, but it's still cool to have. They also came with some stickers, like, for example, this sticker that I just placed here for a random reason. It was by Numbskull, so they had a Numbskull sticker. If we go over here, they had a Yars Revenge sticker. My favorite Atari game, so I'm glad that they had that. So yeah, pretty cool box set overall. Yeah, pretty cool. This has a bad reputation. Obviously, it's a blast. I can't use it with my current TV, but I did use it for another thing, for another TV, like 5 minutes. It's just like a mini Atari flashback, but bad. Bad emulation, bad controller, just bad in general. I got it for $6 at Bed Bath & Beyond. So that's why I got it. It's $6 video game console that's at least playable. Pretty good steal. I also got, this was my first like video game console for this collection that's not actually retro, but like just in general. It's an Atari Flashback 8. I accidentally, because my power cord broke, I had to use another one, so I just like looked around the house for something that would fit, and I'm pretty sure I fried the board, computer board, so that means I can't use it anymore. Sad. It's cool though. Yeah, it just sits there, and it's still using controllers, so it's not a complete loss. And then here's the big mother of everything. One of my most like amazing things that I still can't believe I have. Here, let me just move everything out of the way. It's an original Atari 2600 box. The original box, you can see it's pretty cool. I can't really show it on camera that much because I'm using an iPad. And iPads don't have the greatest video quality, which I've said like a billion times. But yeah, it's really, really cool. I'm super duper proud to have this. Like, really, really proud. So yeah, I think it's really, really cool. So now we're just going to take a quick look at the TV that I have. I have an Electro Home. Big, big, big tube TV. It literally takes up almost all my desk. It's really, I think that's toothpaste. I'm not sure. I got this for free off of a, like, sales person. I don't know. Off of, like, Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. It has VHS and DVD. Things, recorders, players. VHS works. DVD does not. It's really, really old, really cool, really big. And then we have, like little arcade tin things. These are like the little sugary candies. Come in them. I got this in New York because it's a Nintendo controller. I mean, who wouldn't want that? This is by far the coolest one, though. I really like this. It is a Pac-Man. Let me just focus. It's a Pac-Man mini arcade machine that came with like little Pac-Man tin candy things. And it's really, really cool. Here, I wanted Amiibo, but they cost too much. So I just got these little things from the dollar store and printed out some pictures of Kirby and Waluigi. They drew the job. And then here, we have VHS collection. I totally blinked out. We have Jurassic Park. Pretty cool. We have Lion King, my own Disney movie that I own. I think Jurassic Park isn't Disney. I think it's Universal. But you never know. Disney might own Universal now. And then we have this cool thing. It's like Magic Eye, but it's like 3D and it moves. And then we have Back to the Future 1, 2, 3 and Back to the Future trilogy behind. It came in like a big, cool box. I got this at like a thrift store for like $3. So yeah, pretty cool. I like the TV. Could be a little bit thinner because I want to place the console here or something. We'll just quickly go through this bottom part because you guys probably seen it. Got this for Christmas on top of my grandpa's present. It's a weird old Atari Flashback. It's an Atari Flashback 2. It's just like something cool to have. Probably not going to hook it up and play it. But yeah. Came in the Skechers box. My favorite. Pretty cool though. I like it. Might play it, might not. I don't know. Because if it does use this kind of connector, like this kind of connector, then I'm in trouble because my TV only has one of those, and that's for the Atari, and I have a ColecoVision, and I need one for those, and it's like a super duper hassle. Because I have to like switch this around, switch the cord, switch it back in, annoying. In the first drawer, we just have random stuff, checklist, sketchbook, blah blah blah. Nothing really game related in a way. There's a Game Boy case to hold on my Game Boy games. Nothing really game related. And then down here, we have a kitty. We have some Christmas lights. These, I meant to get box protectors because I wanted to get some for my Yoshi box. But I ended up buying the wrong thing and I got game protectors, like individual game protectors. So yeah, thanks a lot, childhood. You made me rip off. These are like random record covers that I got, but I don't need anymore. So if I just get a loose record, I can stick it into one of these things. And then we have GameCube codes for when I used it. We can go all the way down to the bottom of this mess of things. You have all of my Atari games of instruction manuals. So yeah, pretty cool. Kitty doesn't deserve to be locked up in that drawer though, so now put off to the side. And yeah, time to go into probably my favorite shelf, or my favorite but not the best looking shelf. This one. So first, we have, this is kind of hard to hold up, but we have this cool thing. I saw this one time and I always wanted one and I finally got one. It's a cool temperature teller. I'm not sure how it works. I'm just putting it here for decoration and the fact that I finally have one. Here, I have many Chicago Cubs ice cream hat things. Cool. I got this, like, it's a bootleg. It's one of those, hold up. It's one of those bootleg handhelds that plays, like, there's Tank Wars, Cross, Football, Game Time, blah, blah, blah. All these random games that have nothing to do with anything. I got this for Christmas. It's cool, but I don't play it that often. I got this from a craft market. It's really cool. It's like a little computer chip clock. And then we have a Legend of Zelda notebook. Here's my handheld consoles. We have Smash for 3DS, Pokemon Ultra Moon, and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. And here's my Flame Red 3DS. I really like it. And then we have two loose 2DS games. We have Scribblenauts, Pack Picks, both for $5. Scribblenauts, I think a lot of people know about Scribblenauts, but Pack Picks, it's a pretty fun, underrated game. Definitely pick it out again. I got it also for $5. Yeah, it's cheap and fun. And then we have a new one of these cool newbie lights. I got this for $1 somewhere at like a game store or something. It just lights up your Game Boy screen and magnifies it. Nothing's too special, but it's definitely cool. And it's more useful than you think. Now here, this is really cool. It's a Game Boy camera. It actually works. Here, I'm gonna plug it into my Game Boy and we'll take a picture together. Okay, so here it is powered up. Game Boy camera. Fun fact, you can make Mario speed up by pressing that button. Make him speed down by pressing the down button. You press start, or A, I think, yeah. You can pick a few options, like shoot, wait, back, like shoot, play, or you play. We're just going to take the shoot option. And let's see, we'll take a picture of the TV. We can't really see because camera quality is bad, but you can see, if I go to my ColecoVision, you can see it's ColecoVision. Yeah, Game Boy camera, not useful in any way, quality is horrible, but it's definitely a fun little thing to mess around with. So while we're on the top of this, why don't just reveal the Game Boy Color Teal. I got this with a bunch of games for like $40. Pretty cool. I don't use it often because I use the Game Boy Advance SP, which is better in every way, shape, and form. But this is pretty fun. It's a nice novelty to have. And if I don't want to use the Advance SP, I usually go to this. Yeah, don't play that often, but it's a cool part of Game Boy history. Speaking of the Game Boy Advance SP, we have the Game Boy Advance SP. I actually have two of them. This one doesn't work because battery exploded, too lazy to replace it. But this one definitely works. And I've used it a lot, like a lot. It's really fun to just play around with. And it plays Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games, everything. So it's really fun. Definitely my go-to for playing any Game Boy game. Finally, last but not least, we have a clear Game Boy Pocket. I like the clear aspect of it. It's same as the Game Boy Color, but I don't play it that often again because Game Boy Color ranks next. And then it's finally the number one spot is Game Boy Advance SP. But yeah, this is again a cool part of Game Boy history. And yeah, it's fun to just like look at, play around with sometimes. Yeah, cool. So now I go to my biggest collection of all my games, my Atari 26 collection. So I'll just go through these quickly because there's like 56 of them. So we have, this starts from here, boom, 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 and then that's all the licensed, unlicensed, unlicensed. So first we have Adventure, Asteroids without a label, so I had to make my own. Air Sea Paddle, Basketball, Berserk, Breakout, Combat, Defender, Demons to Diamonds, Dodgem, the Legendary. I have E.T. and yeah, I have E.T. It's crazy, I know. But yeah, it's actually not that bad of a game. And now I took it out of the setup, and it is hard to put back into the setup because everything falls down, and I flipped it the wrong way. My bad. Anyways, then we have Golf, Hangman, Haunted House, Home Run, Human Cannibal, Maze Craze, a game of cops and robbers, Air Sea Battle, Missile Command, Pac-Man, Phonics, Real Sports Football, Slot Racers, Solar Rift, Space Invaders, Star Raiders, Super Breakout, Sword Quest Earthworld. I like having a Sword Quest game. Vanguard, Video Pinball, Warlords, Yards of Revenge. Now I go to the unlicensed games. You have Grand Prix, Ice Hockey Kaboom, Megamania, Pitfall, Robot Tank, Star Master, Armor Ambush, Astro Blast, Space Attack. It's kind of hard to see because they're all in slant. Super Challenge Baseball, The Emperor Strikes Back, Demon Attack. And then if we go down to my ColecoVisions, don't worry, going to the other system soon. Go down to my ColecoVision games, we have, again, starting from here, going to there, we have Beam Rider, Carnival, Cosmic Adventurer, Donkey Kong Jr., Gorf, Ladybug, Mousetrap, Mr. Do, Pepper 2, Popeye, Time Pilot, Surfer, Space Fury, Subrock, Venture, Zaxxon. I have a lot of doubles. It just came with that, I don't know. So yeah, cool shelf, favorite shelf, but not the best looking. So now I get to in my opinion, if you just look at this, best looking shelf. That's kind of messy, but yeah. Up here we have ColecoVision. Now this ColecoVision has a nice secret in it. Actually, a complete in-box ColecoVision. We have the actual box, and then we have the original styrofoam packaging with the actual ColecoVision. This is a real ColecoVision, real controllers, an actual like console, all the original power adapter. That's huge. Everything, every single little thing that came with the original console is in here, and I just used another, and I got 2 of them. So yeah, I have this thing sitting up there. Well, I pointed, but you can't see that. Yeah, it's a complete in-box ColecoVision, which is like still mind-boggling to me because I can't believe that I have a complete in-box ColecoVision and a ColecoVision that I can still play. And I also have Pac-Man, a cool Pac-Man tin wall right up there. Now I go down over here. I already showed the GameCube. We have a cool SNES controller mirror. Hi. And then we have my Atari 2600. It's a normal Atari, nothing too special. It's a 4-switch, not a 6-switch. I had to buy a replacement adapter. Yeah, just a normal Atari 2600. Now we go down to the ColecoVision video game system. So we have, it's just another ColecoVision. These controllers really do look like phones, and they're horrible. But luckily for me, you can just plug in the Sega Genesis controller, which I don't have, or an Atari controller, and it still works. And we have a bunch of manuals that I haven't sorted through yet for Atari and ColecoVision. And if we go down here, it's just like a bunch of, there's some more manuals and all the ColecoVision. Pretty cool. And then if we go down here, here's all the accessories I got. And if you're wondering, I got both ColecoVisions and all these for Christmas from my mom's friend. That was like, oh, we have some extra ColecoVision. You can give it to your friend. I mean, your son. So yeah, we'll just go through all of these. Just get rid of some of these. I have no idea what these things are, but they're Super Action controllers. And there's like these little color-coded things down here that you can like grip with your fingertip. And then there's just a wheel here, a number pad, and then a pretty good quality joystick up here. Two of those, don't know what they do. I haven't really played around with the ColecoVision yet. Next, this is almost the size of the ColecoVision itself. Here's hand for comparison. We have the roller controller. It's a trackball controller with 4 buttons, 4 mystery buttons, and some switches that says roller, joystick, or whatever. I can't read it, you can't read it. But yeah, also pretty cool. This thing is by far my favorite one, mainly because of how like impractical it is. So it's a driving thing. It's like has a real cool steering wheel, and like has like little dash cam things. But one thing that really makes it go over the top, it has its own driver pedal. Like, this is a real push down. This is a real driver pedal. You don't believe me that it's going down? Just watch. It gets closer. It's so cool. Man. I don't know what it's for, but it's definitely really cool. You can't put it in there because it just doesn't work. And then finally, this thing's in another styrofoam packaging, which means that it probably came in another box. It didn't come in the actual box. It's like a teensy mini ColecoVision. It's really cool. I don't know why they did this because I thought they were competitors, but this thing, it plays Atari games. So for example, say I want to play, I don't know, this copy of Super Breakout on my ColecoVision. Plugs in. It has game select reset. It's like a mini Atari console that plays on your ColecoVision. It's really, really cool. But yeah, let me just clean this up quickly and then we'll do some more things. I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it of my retro game room tour early 2020. Nothing really else to say except I hope we get a lot more things this year than we did last year, because last year was kind of dry. Like, most of the year was dry. We got like Atari and like ColecoVision stuff. It was like stuff here and there, but like nothing really to notice except ColecoVision and Super Nintendo. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Poster wall. Got that out of a magazine. Got that on Nintendo Power. Pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye! Also, I don't say this often, but please subscribe. I'm almost to 100. Hope I can hit 100 before my birthday. Bye.